Hey everyone, welcome back to the Learnora channel, your learning lab. Today we're diving into something really exciting, Grok, a new AI developed by xAI. Let's see what makes Grok stand out in the world of artificial intelligence. So first things first, what do we actually mean when we say Grok is an AI? Well, at its core, Grok is designed to be useful. Think of it as that super smart friend you go to when you have a question or need some info, except this friend is available 24/7 and has access to a ridiculous amount of data. Grok aims to give you practical, clear and concise answers no matter what you throw at it. We're talking about the kind of questions that might have you digging through articles or scrolling endlessly on forums. Grok cuts through the noise and gets you right to the good stuff. Speaking of knowing everything, let's talk about Grok's knowledge base for a second. Seriously, we're talking about a massive amount of information that spans tons of different topics, and the cool part is, it's constantly being updated. Grok is learning and evolving all the time, tackling both current events and timeless queries. Whether you're trying to understand the latest news or just satisfy your curiosity, Grok has you covered. Alright, but here's where things get really interesting. Grok doesn't just parrot back information like some kind of high-tech encyclopedia, it actually brings a unique perspective to the table. It's like having an outside observer who can analyze human behavior, culture, or complex issues with a fresh set of eyes. This can be seriously eye-opening, especially when dealing with topics clouded by emotion or bias. Now let's talk about tools. Grok isn't just limited to its own internal knowledge base. It can tap into external sources to get you even more detailed and insightful answers. Need the latest scoop from X? Grok can access posts, profiles, and all sorts of X data to give you the full picture. And if you really want to get into the weeds, you can even upload your own content for Grok to analyze. But here's the thing. Grok isn't just some rigid, robotic fact machine, it's actually surprisingly adaptable and conversational. Think about the way you talk to your friends. Sometimes you just want a quick answer, other times you're down for a deep dive, and sometimes you just want to crack a joke. Grok can adapt to your tone and style, making interactions feel natural and comfortable. Now it's important to remember that Grok is still an AI, and like all AIs, it has its limitations. One of those limitations is its ability to make definitive moral judgments. Grok is designed to be neutral on those calls. It can provide information and different perspectives, but it won't tell you what to think or believe. These are complex issues that humans have been grappling with for centuries. Another thing to keep in mind is that Grok is only as good as the information it's given. Just like any other AI, it depends on clear, specific input to provide accurate and helpful responses. If you hit it with a vague question or incomplete context, you might get a broad or off-target answer. So if you want the best possible experience with Grok, be clear, be concise, and give it as much context as you can. Finally, it's important to remember that Grok isn't about to become sentient and start taking over the world. It doesn't have its own desires or motivations, and it can't take actions in the real world unless you specifically ask it to. This means it won't randomly generate images, write you an email, or control your smart home devices unless you give it explicit instructions. Grok remains a tool that you're in charge of. So there you have it, Grok, the new AI from xAI. Whether you need a quick answer, a deep dive, or just a fresh perspective, Grok is here to help. It's got a vast knowledge base, some seriously impressive capabilities, and it's constantly learning and evolving. I'm really curious to see how people use Grok and what kind of impact it has on the world of AI. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates. See you in the next video. Learnora, the Learning Lab.